Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Hour Crisis, and in this video I'd like to give a guide for the floor B2 in the Brawl Battle Tower event. Bunberry is back, but fear not, because it is a heavily nerfed version compared to that escalation a few months ago, and now instead of magic DPS it is just much better to use physical ice DPS, so Tifa, Vincent, Cloud or Sephiroth are all great for that. And Barret is great as a tank because he can debuff attack of all enemies and tank very well. Aerith can be great as a healer and ice debuffer slash buffer, but so is Matt. Just remember to bring Esuna Poison to cure the status. But on this, it's still the same fight, so at the beginning Bunberry will summon 2 eggs, but he'll also apply Provoke on himself, so unless you have AoE attacks you can't target them. However, after you defeat those eggs, the boss will lower its resistances for the remainder of the battle, so you'll be doing a lot more damage. But you also have Doom status, so the battle is a DPS race, but don't worry, the boss really doesn't have a lot of HP, so with a good ice DPS the battle won't take you long. Matt has Reprieve outfit with Gigantic Shield or any other limit break, Duro plays for heals and buffs, Nautilus to lower ice resistance, Esuna Poison in all Esuna slot to cure the status, Cura in just in case, and this is an MDEF stat stick, and then sub-equipment slots Matt has a guild weapon with magic defense for allies and a weapon to boost his heals. Barret has Electro armor outfits, but any other outfit will do. Icy Judgment to buff ice damage, Electro Cannon to lower attack, Fafnir for provoke, defensive stat sticks, and then sub-equipment slots, physical attack for allies weapon and a guild weapon with magic defense for allies. Cloud has AC outfit with Shiva, Stream Saber for DPS, Fusion for attack buffs, 3 ice points materia, and Cloud has no additional weapons in sub-equipment slots to lower his DPS because this battle doesn't have a high DPS requirement, but of course you should equip all offensive weapons with ice and physical ability potency. Alright, Bunberry again, and that means here in the opening you have few seconds to apply all buffs and debuffs that have a condition with required HP. So for example, Cloud's Exploit Weakness weapon needs 50% HP, so it's better to apply it now, because after this attack everyone is at 1 HP, but don't worry, there is no reason to panic, because with Barret, apply Provoke, and as soon as you get max command stance, you can start healing. And because Barret has Provoke on and can debuff attack, there's really no reason to worry about being at low HP. Because all you have to do is worry about AoE attacks, but most of them are single target attacks. It's mostly just the boss. But okay, Matt is now almost full HP, so very soon I can start buffing magic defense, and Green Flower always applies poison. So just so you know, but poison is very easy to cure, and in the meantime you can just keep healing and buffing physical attack and magic defense, and just continue doing damage to Bunberry, because we can't target any of the eggs. So the only way with this team you can kill is by using limit breaks. But with Barret it doesn't matter what you do, it's mostly to get his limit break ready, or rather the summon ready. So just one more attack, and let's see if I can cast it before. Actually I can, but I'll just wait here. But also the Flower Gale, don't worry, it does a little bit of damage, but it's barely just a tickle. Like I said, it's a heavily nerfed version of this. Alright, let's just buff physical attack to +3, and yeah, with overspeed it should definitely overkill them. Even by its summon or almost killed them. But yeah, it's... And also, if Bunberry somehow has still a lot of HP left, you can wait a few seconds, because after like what 5 seconds Bunberry lowers its resistances, so from this second you'll do a lot more damage. Because you can't lower physical or magic defense on the boss, but those dropped resistances, they act like it. So it's kind of like a permanent debuff. But yeah, that's all. So I hope you found my guide helpful, and in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.